Good morning, everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about rewriting equations on steady island. It's basically the same as solving an equation for a variable. It just has a different name. So, I'm going to focus on sample blue ribbons so that I can solve more questions than usual. Okay, so this question says directions select all the correct answers. Let's just select all the correct answers. The value of m is equal to, let's see the question first. Which of the equations below is equivalent to the equation described above? So there's an equation described in here. I got to figure out which one of these are the same as that one. So first I need to create that equation, right, to see how it looks. The value of m is equal to 3 times n divided by the difference of 4p and 5n. So that's what I have originally. Now let's see if I can end up with 3 of them are solved for p, and then 3 of them are solved for n. So I'm going to solve this for p first. That's going to be like one question, and then I will solve it for n, and then that's going to be kind of like my second question. And then I think I will end up with 2 of these answers. That's what I'm thinking. I think I'll end up with 2. So let's get started. So the first one, I will solve it for p, okay? Let's just solve this for p. So if I solve this for p, but no matter what I solve it for, I need to do cross multiplication, multiply these two. 1 times 3n is 3n. It equals to m times, I will just bring it down first, m times the denominator on the right side. So that's what it is. Now I need to do cross distribution on the right side. M times 4p is 4mp, and then minus m times 5n. The number comes first, and then mn. Okay? That's what it is. Left side, just bring it down. Remember what we are solving this for? We are solving it for p, right? So the p should be all by itself. So p, the term that has the p, is right here. So that term should be by itself first. That's going to be my first step at this point. In order to do so, I need to get rid of this right here. It is negative. I need to add it to both of the sides. Plus 5mn. These are gone. And then left side, let's just bring it down. 3n plus 5mn. And then bring down the equal and bring down the right side. I was solving this for p. So the p is right here. Get rid of everything else on that side, which means get rid of 4m. They are all multiplied. Now I need to divide. And then now p would be equal to this right here. That's my p. So look at the ones that start with p equals. I need 5mn. This does not say 5mn. That's gone. That's not my answer. P is right here. And then this is going to be a checkbox. This is not my answer because this is negative 5mn. I have positive 5mn. So that's what my answer is when I solve this for p. There's one question in here right now. And then we can solve this for the other variable. I'm still here. Okay, we can still solve this for the other variable. Let me just put this up. And solve this for the other variable is n. You see that n is all by itself in all of these 3 answers. So I'm going to solve it for n. Solve for n. Get the n by itself. Step 1 was the same, do cross multiplication. So my first equation is going to be the same. I'm just going to copy it to here. 3n equals m times 4p minus 5n. And remember, this time I'm solving this for n. N should be all by itself. step 1, distribution. Multiply these two and these two. So that gives me 4mp on the right side minus 5, keep the number, multiply n by n, bring down the left side. Now, this side, what side you have the n on? So there is this term that has the n. I'm solving it for n, but here we go. There's this other term. I need to put them together. So if you have more than one variable that you're looking for, you gotta put them together, combine them in one single term. So if I want to put these two together, I would like to add 5mn to both of the sides. Plus 5mn plus 5mn. The steps so far are exactly the same. If you can see the left side and right side, I'm doing the same thing. Now 3n plus 5mn equals 4mp. Again, I'm solving this for n, right? I have both of those on the right side. If you see this, you need to factor that term out. Factor out the n. You have learned how to do this, and you should know how to do this if you didn't use any other resources when you were solving your equations. So, let's factor out the n. So, n goes outside, 3n becomes 3, and then plus 5m. Bring down the equal and your right side. Right here, now I have only one n. There's right here. That's right here. So I need to get rid of everything else if I want to get this n by itself. If I want this by itself, I need to divide both of the sides, because this is multiplied, by 3 plus 5n. Divide by 3 plus, divide both sides by 3 plus 5n. In which case, these two will cancel each other out, and then I'll have n equals this term right here. That's going to be my n. 4mp divided by 3 plus 5m, not this one. 4mp divided by 3 plus 5m. This is my answer right here, and then that's my answer right there. I have two answers. That was 2 questions. So, I really hope you don't get these sort of a question on the blue ribbons, because it's just like solving 2 questions back to back. Okay, let's see an easier one. Given the following formula, solve for r. Get the r by itself. Look at the sides. R is right here. Get rid of everything else on that side, okay? So, on that side, on that right side, I have 2 pi multiplied. So, if I divide each side, because I need to do the inverse or opposite of that one, 2 pi's will cancel each other out. Left side is going to turn into c over 2 pi. Right side is going to be r. So we solve the equation for r. The answer would be right here. This was just one step. Okay, let me see if there's more handsome question than that. Okay, this right here, question number 8. The last easy question that I want to do. I don't understand why question 9 and the other one is the same though. Whatever. Okay, question number 8. Given the following formula, solve for L. You're going to get the L by itself. Step 1, distribution. 2L plus 2B is my right side, left is P. So L is right here. Get that by itself first, that term, 2L. So for that one, I need to get rid of this 2B. It was added, I'm subtracting. These two are not like terms, which means I need to just put them next to each other, like so. And then bring down the equal sign and 2L. Remember, I was solving this for L, right? Here. 2 times, I need to get rid of that 2 times by dividing each side by 2. So, P minus 2B divided by 2 equals L. P minus 2B divided by 2, that would be my answer. Okay, let's see one question with the numbers. Okay. Let's do this. The area for a trapezoid is given by the formula below. A and B are the bases, H is the height. If the area of a trapezoid with base B measuring 8 feet. So when B, okay, the area is 8, or let me just bring it down with the numbers. It says the area of a trapezoid measuring 8 feet. Oh wait, okay, I just read the rest of the question. So the area is 16.5 square feet, and then the base is 8 feet. Base, okay, let's just bring down these two first. Area is 16.5. I think I need a calculator for this question. Height, I haven't read anything about the height, so I'm keeping it the same. B is 8 feet, right? And then there's that A that I will plug in here, divided by 2, and then I will plug in the H. I left them blank, H and A. Let's read the rest of the question. Base A measuring the same length as the height. So A and height are the same. You can either use the same letter A for both, like A and A, or H and H. Our question, what is the height? So let's say this is the height, that is the height, because I know that A and H are the same according to my question. That's what I need to solve now. So to solve this, I'll do divided by 1, so I can do cross multiplication right here. 1 times the numerator on the right side. It's H times H plus 8 equals 2 times 16.5. That's 33. I can see that my answer is going to be 3 feet. I just plugged the numbers in. So what I need to do is figure out a number. We haven't learned about quadratics, which is why I don't want to just distribute that H into here to figure out what it is. But what we can do is plug in these numbers for H, like plug in 3. Or let's start with 4, okay? I don't want to start with the right answer. 4 times 4 plus 8. Does that give me 33? The parentheses is 12 multiplied by 4, that's 48, not 33. So the answer is not 4. I tested that one out. And I'll show you why 3 is right. If you plug in 3, it becomes 3 times 11. That's what it becomes. And 3 times 11 is the same as 33, so that the height would be 3 feet. Okay? So that was all for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about solving an equation for a variable, or in other terms, rewriting an equation, let me know. Comment under this video. I'll try to help as much as possible. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in another video.